The federal trial for a man accused of kidnapping a pregnant teenager from Dodge County is delayed once again. Gary Day's trial was supposed to begin this morning, but online court records show it's now scheduled to start on August 4th. Day was previously indicted on charges of having sex with a person 16 years or younger and transporting a child for sex, among others. He's accused of child enticement and abduction in Dodge County, where he allegedly abducted Sophia Franklin, which prompted an Amber Alert. Day pleaded not guilty to multiple charges after he and Franklin were found at a truck stop in Nebraska last year.